And you had a reentry that was not exactly the same reentry that everyone else had. You had a support network, you had people behind you, you had money. Talk a little bit about what the experience has been. And I know this is a big point of interest for you, reentry and what happens.
Prison really makes you into a prisoner. And if there's not something about your reentry which is going to help you transform from prisoner back into citizen, then you're going to struggle. And a job is an essential thing.
So is there an answer to that? I mean, you're working in this world now. What can the system as it exists now do to help prisoners when they come out?
Well, yeah, there's 700,000 people coming home from prison and jail every year in this country.
Wow. And how many women are in prison right now?
Right this moment in confinement in prison, there's about roughly 200,000 women. They are a small percentage of the overall system. There's about 2.4 million people in prison in this country. We have the biggest prison population in the world and the biggest prison population in human history.
Wow.
But at any given time, there's about 1.3 million women who are on probation, parole, or in confinement. So for all those folks, those 700,000 people, whether they're men or women, employment is often the most significant challenge. And it's the number one thing that I hear from other people who have a felony conviction like me. I've applied for literally hundreds of jobs. Just that felony conviction is a huge barrier, regardless of what people's offense is. So, there are a number of solutions. The White House and other business leaders have focused on this as an issue in terms of trying to connect this very willing workforce, though sometimes not always a very prepared workforce, to parts of the economy that really need labor. And so that's very possible. And people who do employ people who have a felony conviction find that they make incredibly loyal, good employees. And so there are a number of corporations like Home Depot and Target and Tim Horton and lots of other different, in different industries that have made it a policy to not have a barrier to employment.
Wow.